Hello, God bless from Up Ministries. It's me, Dick Jr. I am coming to you today to read you Hosea chapter 8. I prayed and I asked God to help me to speak with you before I started this video. And I suggest that anytime you place yourself in God's Word, that you also pray and ask Him for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding specifically. Why do I say that? Because He's going to give them to you. Okay, and there's a promise very similar to that made in Ephesians chapter 1, verses 16 and 17. But I'm telling you, there's other ones scattered throughout the Bible if you want to go find them. Okay? So, that being said, I'm also going to tell you, maybe you ought to go to God with other things in prayer. Okay? Anything, really. Not just the bad, though. Go good with good stuff, too. You know, thanks for the food, thanks for the money, thanks for getting me out of this situation, thanks for, and also the other things. Just go to Him. Try it out. See how it works. I can't make promises on these prayers. I can't promise you this. God's a prayer answering God. How can I promise that? Because this book, this Bible, is just chock full of prayers that have been made and answered, okay? But also, I have seen my prayers with my very own eyes be answered, okay? Prayers that I prayed for others, prayers that I prayed for myself. I have also seen other people's prayers come true as well, okay? Does God answer all prayers? No, He doesn't. Do I know which one He's going to answer? No. He doesn't. But here's this, okay? If you don't ask, you don't receive. See what I mean? So pray for it and ask Him. The only way you're going to get it is if you ask. If you don't ask me, I can't give you something. And that's the way it works with God. If you don't go to Him and you don't ask Him in prayer for what you want, what you need, okay, then you're not going to receive it. See? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started here in Hosea chapter 8. And we're just going to read this bad boy through. Put the trumpet to your lips. Like an eagle, the enemy comes against the house of the Lord, because they have transgressed my covenant and rebelled against my law. They cry out to me, my God, we of Israel know you. Israel has rejected the good. The enemy will pursue him. They have set up kings, but not by me. They have appointed princes, but I did not know it. With their silver and gold they have made idols for themselves, that they might be cut off. He has rejected your calf, O Samaria, saying, my anger burns against them. How long will they be incapable of innocence? For from Israel is even this, a craftsman made it, so it is not God. Surely the calf of Samaria will be broken to pieces. For they sow the wind and they reap the whirlwind. The standing grain has no heads. It yields no grain. Should it yield, strangers would swallow it up. Israel is swallowed up. They are now among the nations like a vessel in which no one delights. For they have gone up to Assyria like a wild donkey all alone. Ephraim has hired lovers, even though they hired allies among the nations. Now I will gather them up, and they will begin to diminish because of the burden of the king of princes. Since Ephraim has multiplied altars for sin, they have become altars of sinning for him. And though I wrote for him 10,000 precepts of my law, they are regarded as a strange thing. As for my sacrificial gifts, they sacrifice the flesh and eat it, but the Lord has taken no delight in them. Now He will remember their iniquity and punish them for their sins. They will return to Egypt, for Israel has forgotten his Maker and built palaces, and Judah has multiplied fortified cities. But I will send a fire on its cities, and that it may consume its palatial dwellings. And that is Hosea chapter 8. Thanks for listening. God bless.